Well, hello and welcome to day 64. Now, I'm excited for these next 7 days because we're going to really be touching on some things that are powerful and important. Now, last week we talked all about this idea that passion can combine with purpose, and that can sort of help you create this grit score, which gives you sort of a measure of how successful you'll be in achieving the results that you want to achieve. And then we really focused on passion, right? You remember that exercise from Warren Buffett, don't pay attention to the things that you're just not excited about? That's really you searching for part of that passion to help you really combine that passion and purpose to go on and achieve unbelievable, extraordinary results. But what about the other half of that equation? What about purpose? This week is completely dedicated to purpose. Now, purpose is one of these things that we all want, right? How often have you heard somebody say, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with my life. I don't know what my purpose is. Can I tell you what purpose, really at the end of the day, what purpose is? Purpose is the intention to contribute positively to other people. Purpose is the intention you have to add value to other people, to contribute to their lives, to the well-being of others. That's really what purpose is. And I want you to think about this for a moment, right? Because if you think about those who you've seen, who you know just live in their purpose, have you noticed that they are passionate? And have you noticed that they have this fire inside of them, this desire to just keep going, right? It is that gritty thing, but why? Because their purpose is largely and really almost wholly tied up in this idea that they are there to contribute to the well-being of others. Now, when you find a basketball player, listen to an NBA player. Listen to Steph Curry talk about why he likes to play. He always acknowledges the fans. Yes, he loves to play basketball. It drives him, but who else is he there for? He's there for his teammates. He's there for the organization. He's there for the fans. You listen to Carrie Underwood, for example. My wife loves Carrie Underwood. We go to her concert. Carrie Underwood at her concert is so tied into the fans that she wants to give them a good show. Now, you look at somebody who's a motivational speaker that does something like maybe what I do. The good ones care about the people in the audience. See, when you find your purpose, it is this intention to contribute to the well-being of others. And so the question you've got to ask yourself is, do I know what I want to do to go and contribute to the well-being of others? Because this week, that is all we're going to do. This week is completely dedicated to contributing to the well-being of others. This week is going to be so much fun. And I would almost bet that this week is going to provide an elevated level of joy and happiness and contentment more than any of the weeks that we've done so far because of what you're going to do. You are going to be setting the specific intention and going to go contribute to the well-being of others. That's this week. Every result this week is going to be tied into that. And as a result, the result for today is actually going to be part of the result for the week. So the result for today is this is what I want you to do. Today, I want you to create a Finding Purpose journal. Okay, this is just going to be a journal. You could keep it on your phone in your notes app, or you could write it down on a piece of paper. If you have a journal, I'd use that. But I want you to create a Finding Purpose journal for this week. So I literally, at the top of this journal, or the Word document, or whatever you're going to use, I want you to write Finding Purpose journal. And what you're going to do is today you're going to make your first entry about a time when someone rendered you selfless service and how it made you feel. And what I want you to really focus on is I want you to try to draw out like a lesson. Draw out one lesson or something that you learned about the good that could be found inside of humankind. Now, the reason I want you to do that is because unless you can realize that humans are good and that, yes, they maybe make bad decisions, but I think deep down at our core, we all have this desire to contribute to the well-being of others. We have something that we love. When you watch people who don't live in purpose and who don't live in passion, they're largely the ones that are angry, maybe committing crimes, doing things that are wreaking havoc on society. Those of us, you, me, those of us who have a passion and who understand that purpose is the intention to contribute to the well-being of others, not to break others down, not to rob others of their happiness, those who really do something to be passionate and to serve others, those are the ones who we look to as an example of how to be awesome. And that's going to be you this entire week. So, I want you to create that Finding Purpose Journal. I want you to do an entry about some time when somebody rendered you selfless service and how it made you feel, and just try to draw out a lesson about humankind and the good that can exist. That's the result for today, and tomorrow we're going to start talking about how you're going to go contribute to the well-being of others and begin serving. This is going to be a week dedicated to service. Let's go.